Lately I've been staring at the dark. Turn my inner demons into art. Struggle with the pain inside my heart. Wish I didn't care about what you say. What you want to say, what you want to say, what you want to say, what you want. Say what you want to say, 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 what you want to no one.
morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, traders. How is everybody doing today? You guys are doing well. See if we can get into some trades today. About break even on the week. One bad day, one good day. See if we can close at the week strong here. I just kind of missed an NQ trade. I just missed it by a tick. Sucked. We have I was trying to get this. What's going on, Kent? Thanks for stopping in. Welcome in, welcome in. It's going great, man. Can't complain. Profitable. Yourself. Just missed this trade. Kind of sucks. I had orders right here. Oh, you're in France on holiday. All right. You're seeing the new charting software here. We switched over to Quant Tower because I couldn't take TradingView anymore. I still have TradingView in the background here, just in case we have to look up something, because I can only have access to the products that I trade. But yeah, sure. What do you want me to check? BCHB. BCHB. This? Oh my god. What's the full ticker? I can't look it up if it's not. On base. You know what I mean? Like, what do you want me to do here, man? Yeah, I don't know, bro. You need to get off the on base shit, I think. Really. You can post the chart and I'll pull it up. Oh, okay, maybe that'll work. maybe I can look that up here. Nah. You know? BCHB USD. Let me just try to look that up. BCHB USD. Nah. Nah, just the... Can just look at that on this chart, I guess. Like, this is brutal. You can only look at the hourly, you know? So can't really do much for you here, bud. The hourly, they failed here. So I would expect this kind of... They also gained. They're holding the hourly. They gained an inside hourly too, so this, it looks okay to see what happens at this range. 7 cents, 7.19 would be the next major major resistance. $7.19 would be like the next kind of major resistance on it. They gained the hourly down here, and they did gain this hourly. So I kind of expect them to come back up here and see what's going on up here. 7 cents around. Again, it totally depends on what Bitcoin does, right? If Bitcoin starts shitting the bed, then no way Bitcoin on base is going to do anything. But Bitcoin's looking okay. It held where it needed to, right? Get the 4 hour here for a sec. So you really wanted it to hold this zone, and it did. This right here. This. So it did hold it. So this looks like it's going higher. Next liquidity spot is here. So we're gonna see what happens when it gets there. Right here, or about. Kind of a big level there. It'd be good for it to take shorts. At around 60K. But need to see what's happening on the smaller time frame first, right? I'm kind of bitter I missed this, man. Oh, I should have left my trade. I would have been in a trade right now. Could have been in a trade and taken PT already. Just as a scalp. Oh well. Oh well. What you gonna do, you know? So we're gonna see if we can pull out this week in the win column. So far we're at when did this week start here? The 5th? The 4th? The 4th. Yeah, so far we're at basically break even on the week. Had one real bad day. So we're gonna try to change that today. Try to get a couple wins. Try to end the week on a positive note. Oh, this trade is going now. NQ. I had my orders here. I should have just left them. I don't know what I was thinking. I just sat down. Oh well. look at ES here. Came down. They came real deep retest, man. This, you know, this does not look too good, but they did gain this out of here. Kind of just stuck in this little range here. I'd like to see a gain of this first before getting involved. Or lower a new low. Look at the 4 hour. All right, look at the daily. Yeah, they basically have to hold this area, right? If they make a new low, it's not going to be very good. I'd like to see them hold that. So holding that, I'd like to see them above this. If we start getting a break above that, we can get involved. Bitcoin is like, we're just waiting for this area to look for a short. Russell, looking at the Russell, they did gain, and then everything's tested. It came down again. So I really can't get into a trade in Russell either, unless they're above this or below this. And Q, I just missed this trade, so now we're screwed on this one again. Just kind of watching in Q. Literally just sat down and it was at a spot, and I put the order in, then I took it away. We have this off the screen too. This is an order that we have in on Euro to short it. The Dixie looks like it's gonna pump, right? So just hoping it comes back down for a little bit more of a retest and we can get involved. So watching this, we have our orders in already. It's kind of what's happening today. Sit around and wait. We did take a trade earlier, so we're already profitable on the day so far. Not much, but yeah, we're up 43 bucks. Quick little trade we saw in the middle of the day there, so we just took it while I was at my computer. See what else we can get into. I should have took that trade on NQ, man. Brutal. Brutes. They're gaining again on this side, so we'll see. Yeah, they already touched this, so. Yeah. This is all tested up here, so I kind of expect them, if they don't fail this here, to go higher than this. Higher than this. And then there, maybe a liquidity grab back down. A little bit of liquidity here too. See if they fail this. Hopefully the stream holds up. Been having some pretty terrible internet issues here in paradise. Yeah, good to see you, man. How was your vacation in France? Was it vacation that you were on? Fishing. Let's go. Did you catch any big fish? Six catfish. Many. So many. Big ones. Good. Let's go. Fishing time. For you, man. I never had the patience for fishing. I guess it's a good excuse for drinking. Well, I'm glad you caught some fish, man. Is it far from where you live, where you went? Did you have to take a plane or just drive? 3-hour drive. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Nice area, like out in the nature. Bunch of lakes and stuff, I guess. Did you go on a boat or was it just on the side on the docks or whatever? Nice. Nice. Yeah, we have pretty beautiful areas in Canada where I'm originally from. It's great for nature and stuff like that. Mountains and fucking good fishing all over the place. Yeah, a lot of forest and mountain. Yeah, it sounds a lot like back home, like where I'm from. 15 minute here for a second and just check this out. What's going on? This could still fail here. It did hold this. Really want to see a gain of this before any serious trading. Or a break below this. Kind of the range. Maybe we might be able to get something involved in on ES here if we get a break above this on a retest, hopefully. Around 30 degrees. Nice. That's around the temperature that it is here every day in Southeast Asia. I haven't felt cold weather in like 3 years, man. I'm stoked. I'll never go back to cold weather. I can't take it. It's so bad. It's so cold. I hate it because you can't do anything. It's just like you just end up staying inside because it's so cold. Sure. Yes. Yeah. There is a little spot here for the Dixie to come back to. Basically where this line is. Let's see if they do it. So now that Bitcoin's getting up into this area, also it's kind of important that they they stay above this 4 hour. Now that they're in here, you want them to hold this range, right, and keep going. You rather have warm weather? Yeah, everybody basically would rather have warm weather, I think. That's how I feel about it anyway. So yeah, not too much, man, in the markets right now. Just kind of waiting here, man. it's gonna be kind of just waiting until something happens a little bit more. I did have an order here, but I just took it away when it missed here. I took it away. I should have left it. I could have cashed out. This was the first profit target here, just for a scalp. But this is like tiny scalp, man. You know, really, we can't really be getting involved until we see what's going on with this trend, right? It needs to either gain this or go lower. ES trying to gain here now. Maybe we can talk about getting into an ES position. Should check the old ecom cal. What we got today? Numbers at 8:30. Moderate impact. I don't think that'll be too crazy. What do we got here? Dude. This is at all-time high. Nothing to talk about here. Trying to break out. It did gain here. You missed this trade. This was the trade here, right? On this imbalance here, after it gained this. So that was where to get long. Now it's like profit taking time, right? And if they don't gain, then they're gonna come lower than this again. If they don't gain above this, they're gonna come lower than this, and then we'll see what happens down here. Dude, these charts are just the worst. Yeah, so this is, you know, just because it's at all-time high, there's just really nothing to talk about too much, right? They are having problems gaining, right? Yeah, these meme coins, it's hard to trade them all, and they're blasting like that. That's not how you trade, right? It's not a good way to trade, just like to smash in. We don't even have charting until 50 cents or whatever. Let's just look on the daily. Yeah, it's a ton of money. Holding this daily. Failed the daily here, but this was kind of internal trend. Held this. Yeah, I don't know, this, you know, this isn't, this left no, this is the only gap that this thing left, right? So when it pumped out of here, it left this gap. So this was an area to get long. See this gap here that it left? From here to here. So this gap was the area to get long after it made the initial move out of there. Ever since, it's been like you wouldn't take trades here, right? Because it didn't gain, right? So you just wouldn't take a trade there. After, and then like I need to see a clear gain first. If this is gonna go still, I'd need to see a clear gain above this and then a retest of this level. Something like that. and they'd have to leave a gap like they did here. See how they left a gap here? These gaps are like that's what you look for, right? That's what you look for in trading. Like you can look at the NQ on the 1 minute here. I can give you an example here. This trade, when these guys pumped over top of this level and they gained this and they left a gap, right? They left this gap from here to here. From here to here, they left a big gap, right? As they were gaining this level and reversing the trend. So when they came down to test it, this is the level that you want to buy. And you want to target something to the top side. This is really small time frame on the 1 minute, so it would just be a scalp, but it's the same principle. Yeah. Looks like our this thing might get tagged in. So same with this, right? This thing lost this level and left a gap. It's a small gap, but it's a gap nonetheless, right? So there's a gap from here to here. Oh shit. Here to here. Can I just get the thing? No? Guess not. There's also a gap here too. So it's basically from here to here is where the gap is. See, they just dumped it. They didn't test these areas, right? So when the price comes back up to it, those are the areas that you want to look for reversals. So we'll see if that plays. Maybe not. I'll let you guys know. What about ETH? Just make a new chart. ETH gaining the 15. Yeah, it doesn't look bad actually. So they've already tested it. This would be the gap that I would have played right here. So this is where they gained, and this is the gap that was left here. So kind of the trade's underway, but this would be pretty valid for the gap, you know. And then stopped here. They might come down again and take one more stab at it, but it looks okay. Gain this 15. tried to gain it before. They didn't, but that's a decent gain. Again, this is very dependent on Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin starts falling apart, but Bitcoin is starting to look okay. Like it's starting, they're holding above where they need to, right? So hopefully, but that ETH trade, like you're not that far away from it. You could even just smash in now and just have your stop here, or have your stop here. The better gap to play would have been down here, right? After they gained this. Wish there was a drawing tool on here. So when they gained up here, they left this gap, right? Down here. From here to here. Fair value gap. So that would have been the gap that you would want to play. But since you missed that one, the next one up is this. And this one is also at the top of the range. So if they're gonna go, they're gonna hold this, or they're gonna hold this, you know? And if they start falling apart, then you get stopped out, and that's it. All right, getting pretty close on this guy. This range is super tight too, right? Like this is a tiny range. You know, it's a tight range. Should really move one of these down further, down here. Not quite there yet, almost. Let you guys know. There's also this down here on NQ. It's not. Yeah, this right here. So this is a level 2. I don't know if they're going to take it all the way down there, but this is definitely a fair value gap there. Liquidity underneath this. Just kind of target it from here to there. That's kind of the level to the downside. Kind of scary catching a knife falling all the way down there, but maybe. I don't think that they'd give you the bottom end of it, and that stop is too wide. Probably 950 to it's 15. It's not too bad. Pretty good area for this thing to hold, man. Just need one more push down, guys. Just one more little push down. Toshi? What's Toshi? Toshi? Can't, not a real coin. Meme coins, huh? It's not even on a real exchange. Yeah, this thing looks like trash. Took out the lowest point. Took out the lowest point ever. So need to see a 4-hour gain at least, right? Hasn't gained the 4-hour yet. 4-hour gains up here. Just failing right now. Who knows how low this can go? Probably 0. Zuki. Zooks. Zuki. Again, it's at all-time high, right? Is this one you gave me before? Zuki? Zooks? Anyway, not much to talk about when it's at all-time high. You missed the entry here. All good. Toshi? Yeah, this is the same one, man. This is the same. This is the same thing back here, right? Yeah, it's the same thing. Just TradingView just doesn't have all the data for it, but same shit. And this is the area for it to hold. So, but it needs to just being at the area to hold is not, you can't take a trade. You still need to wait for a 4-hour gain, right? Or some kind of gain. Doesn't have to be a 4-hour, but something. It's gained just a 15-minute and like on no volume. So like, you know, you can't really put that. I wouldn't trade you can't trade these on a 15-minute, right? It has gained the hourly. You missed the entry here already. So if you wanted to take a trade here, you would have waited for a gain of this. It created 2 gaps. So it created a gap here and a gap here. So you would trade those. So I usually trade the lower gap because it lines up with this. So this would have been the entry. If you wanted to take an hourly trade on this. But really, I would be waiting for a 4-hour gain. But if you wanted to, you could be getting in here. and aiming for the 4 hour. There will be a rejection at the 4 hour. And then at the 4 hour, you want it to hold this area. So getting above there, getting above here, and then holding here is going to be important. The trade's underway for the hourly. Like if I took a trade here on the hourly, I would have already moved my stop up into profit, and I probably would have took a PT here. What's this now? That's all good, man. I don't mind looking at charts, dude. I love it. This one actually doesn't look too bad. So this one came down and then gained the weekly, and then is coming down to retest. So gain the weekly, coming down. So now what you want to do is you want to look at a smaller time frame, like a 1 hour or something, for it to see if it can gain. But this doesn't look too bad on the kind of gain the hourly there. Let me just have a look at the 4 hour. This one doesn't look too bad. So holding above this area is going to be kind of important. So you don't really want to see it go much more below that, you know. So if it starts turning around again, then you know this one looks okay. It did gain the weekly. So this one, a very similar situation to Bitcoin, I guess. It came down, it's taking liquidity out from underneath here, so. But hard to trade these ones because there's no volume, right? So it's hard to trade these ones on the lower time frame. You need to trade it on the higher time frame, because like I wouldn't put too much weight into an hourly gain on here, right? Like just because it's, you know, I would wait at the very least until it got back above there, and then buy a retest of that area. That's the very least. Really you should be waiting for like a 4 hour gain or a daily gain. That is the 4 hour gain spot. So I would wait until that. Honestly, you start waiting for confirmation, you're gonna have a way better time trading, man, because like you keep yourself out of so much more trouble. Do you not catch like the absolute bottom? No, but it's fine. I'd rather not catch the absolute bottom and have a 65% win rate. You know what I mean? Buys coming in on NQ. See if we can get tagged in on the euro short. Would be pretty cool. And a nice fat short on the euro. It really is. You can, you know, do the math. Like if you can make a couple, like for me, like I've adopted, like just try to make a couple $100 a day. You know, if you can make a couple $100 a day and be consistent and like always make a couple $100, like your trading just becomes a lot, you know, it's just a lot less stressful, right? Sure, you should have runners and stuff, right? But important, just take small wins all the time and have small losses. We're still not going to get tagged in here. Come on, guys. guess not time yet. I think Bitcoin will go much higher than that in some time. But I think maybe it might go to like 40K first, maybe. Never know. You don't know with this shit. But I think in the long run, I think it's gonna go much higher than where all these numbers that we're at today. The fib on it from the last pullback is like 100 and between 85 and 110, something like that. Yeah, probably. If we get one more big pullback, I'll be putting all trading accounts. It'll be in settled in Bitcoin, and I'll just leave it like that for a while. Like all my crypto trading. A lot of my crypto trading is settled in USDT, but it's almost time to flip it back to Bitcoin. Eric O'Shea, thank you for that sub on YouTube. Appreciate you. YouTube channel's been going pretty good. Not too bad, but subscribers are growing slowly but surely. Takes a while to grow this shit, man. I think this month I had 35 new subscribers. It's pretty good for just starting out. I was happy with it. It'll take me like a year before I'm monetized. It's okay, I got the time, man. It's okay, I got the time, brother. Looks like Euro's dumping a bit. Did not tag us in. Bastards. I don't have 34. I think 34 new ones were this month. The shorts have been really helping. A lot of people come in off the shorts. Started a new series on YouTube for I'm gonna grow a $500 account to $100,000, and I'm gonna do it all on YouTube. Soon I'm gonna set up a prop firm too. Not soon, but maybe in like a month. I'd like to get back into my office actually before I do that. I got too much going on with just doing this all off just a laptop, you know? Traveling around, shitty desks and shit, you know? But yeah, I'm probably gonna set up a prop firm. I think maybe Top Step, maybe Fast Track Trading. I haven't decided yet. One of those two, I believe. Okay, 8:30 is around the corner here. We got numbers at 8:30, right, guys? I don't think they'll have a big impact, but there'll probably be a little bit of movement. Could try putting an order here, man. Might be good. I just don't know if it'll get tagged. A little bit of selling. What's the Dixie doing? Just a bit lower, man. Come on. What's this cost? $34. Let's do it. Jesus, look how long that's taking here with the lag. Fuck me. Thanks for that follow, dude. Appreciate you. Can even get this a little bit more up. Fireworks are going off. Wow. What's up, Pack? How long have I studied trading? I've probably been trading for like 15 years, I would say. Something like that. And then probably profitable for the last, like, I don't know, 6. Took me a while to fucking get the hang of it. but it's all good now. Are you new to trading? All right, some selling here on NQ. Let's see if we can get tagged in. You know, this is pretty deep order. I don't know if they're gonna tag us, but this is just kind of a scalp. scalpy. Yeah, it takes a while to get the hang of it, man, honestly. And it did for me anyway. I think I blew up 3 different accounts before I was profitable all the time. Yeah, whatever you're gonna like, just understand that at first you're gonna 100% lose, 100% until you understand what's going on. So it looks like NQ tagged the top of the range here. I don't know if they're probably not gonna give us the rest of it. So probably remove this. Kind of wanted that a little bit deeper. You know, I could have put it up there. It's just the stop was so big, right? Like I didn't want to have risk that much for stop. So we'll just remove it. You want to put $5 in a wallet? If you type exclamation point Apex in chat, your country shouldn't block you from using wallets, right? Like, are you talking about crypto? I know a lot of crypto exchanges, they don't let certain countries get in there because the exchange won't they have rules. I partnered with Apex. They're pretty good. You just need to bring it up here. I actually have it right here. So Apex is good. You just need to connect your wallet. I use MetaMask, so you can just use MetaMask or whatever wallet you want. MetaMask connects good with this, and MetaMask is pretty good wallet. And then these guys don't do KYC, so you can trade. It doesn't matter where you're from. You're allowed to trade. And then because it's crypto, you can make your trades worth however much you want, right? So you can do it with like $5 or $10 to learn. It's probably the best way to do it, actually. Okay, a little bit of look at this move on talk about missing the move, eh? That's brutal, man. That's heartbreaking. You know, I tried to buy it. you know what I mean? Son of a bitch. All right. Anyway, no use crying over spilt milk here. Let's see what's going on. That's brutal. Those are the numbers at 8:30. Son of a bitch, though, you know. I missed the order by like just a couple dollars. Okay. Bitcoin have seen some buys too. Okay, boys, we're off to the races here. See if we can gain this. Let's go back to the 1 minute and see if we can get into a short, maybe. Can I check Litecoin? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Sorry about that. I can. Just flattening out the trade. Sorry, I'm having a little stream connectivity issues here, guys. Just a little, I know. Litecoin, similar to Bitcoin, man. Yeah, it's fine again. I know it's just where I live on an island, right? So it's kind of shitty internet right now. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So Litecoin again, it just needs to get above this. It's the same kind of situation that Bitcoin's in, right? It needs to get above this 4 hour. It held where it needed to. It's good that it held this. So holding where it needs to. The next thing is up here, right? So we'll see what happens up here in this range. Yeah. Probably gonna go and test that now that we see this giant movement in the market. That's heartbreaking for me, man. I should have had trades in on Euro and on NQ. It's too bad. So gaining the 15 here. The bottom of it. I don't think we're gonna get it. Gaining this 15 too. I kind of have to wait now until something more emerges, you know? NQ not gaining it. I will look for a short. Really, man. I had my orders here, dude, you know, like son of a bitch. On NQ, you see where the line is, right? That's where I had my orders. Like, just heartbreaking today. Heartbreaking. I guess it's better than losing, but it still sucks. It still blows, you know, when you miss all the orders. That's okay. We'll get him next time, right, boys? Appreciate you guys being here. So, what have we gained here? Let's have a look and see, right? Let's look at the 1 hour here. Also gaining the one, yeah. Pretty good movement on Bitcoin. NQ just ripping, man. Look at that. Look at where my entry was. Come on, guys. So big imbalance here now on all the markets, right? It's going to give opportunity, but you just need to wait for something to happen here first. Kind of want to hold this top range now, right? But you know, not really, doesn't really give you good position you know. But this is, you know, holding this would be good if it comes back down. At this point, I need to wait until some kind of gap is created. Who knows if that's even going to happen. Would have been a lot better just to get into positions before this all happened. Can I send you $1 worth of USDT? No, man, I cannot. It's okay, don't worry about it. Pretty good movement, man. That still makes me bitter. This little guy right down here. You know? Damn, son. Kind of in the pullback zone now. Let's see what happens. Before we do that, let's mark out the top out here. Just gonna move this over here. Don't need to see this anymore. Don't need that, don't need that. And then this right here. Kind of in the pullback zone. Just look and see where the imbalance is up here. If there is any. A little bit of imbalance right here. And then imbalance right here. So these are the two imbalance zones. Right here. This one's a little one, but it is nonetheless. This one is in balance, but they took it already on the way down. Same with this one, was taken already on the way down. They're closing it off anyway. If they do present something on the 1 minute, I will look for a short. We shall see. Crypto, I'm not really trading yet. I don't have the account set up yet for crypto. Is just waiting for move money around. Quite the pump, man. These guys took it right to the level. This isn't balanced here. I should just short this right now. Let's try it. No, I don't love it. Yeah, it's kind of a wide stop. See if we can get a PT out of that. It's kind of a wider stop, so it's okay. See if she plays. A little bit of selling coming in. We move this up now. Could just take a PT right here and get 26 more dollars. We'll do it. Nice little scalp off the top. So let's see if NQ presents a short opportunity here. If they fail this with aggression. These guys presented a little short here too. A little short opportunity. It's kind of an inside trend though, so not as nice as this, if this would fail. So how far is this? 30, 20, 73. Yeah, it's kind of a wide stop. I missed it on ES. Wasn't paying attention. They did it right here. This gap. This isn't bad, right? Honestly. Oops. That was a mistake on my part. I meant to do this. Not bad right here, right? Bit much though. 35. I don't want to blow 35 on this bullshit. Can try one here for, on NQ. Ooh, it's a bit heavy. Bit heavy with the stop. This one would have worked. ES would have worked here too. Just want to flatten this again. Just be done with it. Good enough, you know, 35. $100 on the day so far. Should have took this trade really on ES. Should have left my profit target. Would have got hit. Big problem I have with that, man. Stop pushing my targets around. Really, I should have been long on this, man. Like I had the orders in, man. I had the orders right here. Just missed it. I wouldn't have got this high, but still it would have been good. What's up, Soul? There's tons of misinformation online. So for brokerages, you know, you can depends where you live, right? Apologize for the stream, guys. For brokerages, it depends where you live. If you can buy Bit, I always recommend you can get the link on that link I sent, that mainline trades link. If KYC is a problem for you, then I'd recommend Apex Omni. Again, the link is on that link there. And then if you want to learn how to trade, you really just need to study price action first, right? Like you need to learn price action. I have a few tutorials on my YouTube channel. You can check them out. I have just the basic one is right at the top. I'll be doing a bit more on the YouTube channel for like actual tutorials on what the fuck is going on. But you just understand that it takes a while to start, like to learn this, you know. It does take a while to do. I don't know, a while to get good at it. But yeah, I'd recommend like learning price action first, right? Is there a way to practice for free? There definitely is. You can just go to TradingView and get the TradingView is like the software that you can get, right? It's free. You can just get the free account at first, and then you can do paper trading on here. So it's just with like fake money, right? The problem with paper trading though is paper trading, there's no emotion tied to paper trading, you know what I mean? So like trading is all about emotion, right? So if there's no emotional attachment to the trade, you're going to trade way differently, right? So it's better, honestly, it's better to start with like just put $50 into a trading account and like just trade with that and lose it. And then once it's gone, refund the account or redo, like put more into the account, another $50 or $10 or whatever. With crypto, you can put whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. You can make the trades worth whatever you want. So, you know, you can start with $10, right? And then just trade with that $10 and learn how to trade. It's better to do it that way. Can I ask where you live, Soul? Morocco? Yeah, I think that Morocco is okay with Bybit. So I would, you know, follow that link that I posted on the stream there. Click on the Bybit account, on the Bybit partner link. Right here, Bybit exchange. Click on there, and then this is the best one for you know, if you have access to it. They do KYC though, know your customer. So you're gonna need to ID yourself there. If you don't want to ID yourself, then the next best thing is Apex. So Apex is a DEX. It's all decentralized. So what these guys do is they trade right off your wallet. So you just connect your wallet, use MetaMask for your wallet, and then you can go from there. But the problem with these guys is you can't hedge on the same product, so it's not as good. So really, all my trading is still like this account here. This BTC is linked to Bybit. Up here, you can see Bybit. So Bybit is the better option, I would say. If you can. But Bybit, they do have restrictions, right? So some places they block them, or you can't get into their site or whatever. I don't know. But really, if you're learning how to trade, trading crypto is the best, because Bitcoin respects price action like crazy. Crypto respects price action very well. And you can, for crypto, you can make the trades worth whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like you can trade 0.000001 of a Bitcoin and make that what the trade is worth. You know what I mean? So if you lose $2 or whatever, you know, you can adjust the trade to be whatever you want. So because of that, that's another reason why, you know, trading crypto is probably the number one thing to trade when you're learning. Like a futures account, you can't really trade futures properly unless you have $5,000 in the account. I'm doing a challenge where I'm growing a $500 account because it's super difficult. But I really know what I'm doing, right? So it's if you don't know what you're doing, just understand whatever account you're going to open and whatever you're going to get into trading, you're going to lose at first, probably for a year at least, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter. Some people figure it out in 6 months. It took me like 5 years at least before I even became half competent at it. Should be a lower low than this. Unless they hold this. Be surprised if they hold this top range. Yeah, Binance is good too, for sure. OKX is shit. Don't use OKX. They're not good. But Binance is good. I couldn't use Binance anymore. They restricted my country, so I couldn't use them. But Binance is fine. If you have access to Binance, that's probably the better one to use. And then honestly, like, you know, I'm not just saying this just because I'm a streamer, because I really don't give a shit. Doesn't matter how many people are here or what. I make a bunch of money, so I don't care. But the best way to learn is to keep coming to a stream, or like find someone that knows what they're doing, be it me or whoever, you know, it doesn't matter. But just find someone that you connect with and that knows what they're doing, and they can guide you along the way, you know, because it's, you know, it takes a while for you to you need someone there to ask questions to, right? So you're welcome here anytime, you know. I stream 5 days a week when I'm not traveling. But what crypto to pick to start learning? So like, are you trying to learn how to trade, or are you trying to learn how to just invest in crypto and hold it for a long time? I trade price action, right? Doesn't matter what I trade, what crypto. It's all the same. All the charts all react the same way. You're trying to learn how to trade, so yeah. So then you just have two options. Then do you want to have your account settled in BTC? Or if you want to have your account settled in USDT or USDC, I think is another one. But whatever, it's either US dollars or Bitcoin, right? If you think the Bitcoin price is going to go down still, then it's better to have your money in USDT right now and then flip it over to Bitcoin later. So let me just bring up the Bitcoin chart here. Like our short printed on Bitcoin, yeah. So if you think the bottom is in for Bitcoin, then buy Bitcoin and trade with the Bitcoin. If you think that we could go lower, we could go down to like this level here, then it's better to have your money in USDC, and then when the price gets down here, flip it into Bitcoin, and then whatever you're trading will be settled in Bitcoin or it will be settled in USDT. Make sense? But trading is all about price action, right? You need to understand how price action works first. See if they hold this top range. But yeah, once you learn price action, honestly, things get pretty easy, man, in life. Once you really figure out how to trade, you can take as much money as you want from the market. The market doesn't care. Yeah, you can find my YouTube and check it out. You can get to it from here. I'll just get you the actual link. On the YouTube page, there's actual There's a price action, just a crash course in price action right at the top. Yeah, I understand. You know, if you're in a shit spot or whatever, then you know it's good that you want to take the steps to try to improve your life and do something where you can make some money. You know, I get it, but you know, you still need to do it properly, right? So the first step is learning price action. Watch the video right at the top of the channel. And you know, follow along here, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll be putting out tutorials there when I get around to it, when I get enough time. And then like next week I should do this shit before I leave. I'm leaving to go to Thailand soon, so I'm gonna be traveling for the next like 3 months basically. So I'm gonna take this mobile office with me and keep streaming to try to build this up and try to help whoever wants to help, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm excited. I kind of just want to stay here where I'm at, but the place where I bought, they have construction going on literally right beside it, so it's a nightmare. So I just rented it out just to make it easier for me, and I was like, I'll just go with my girlfriend and we just go travel for a little while. I don't have to deal with fucking construction noise all the time. I can give you a little breakdown right now if you want, Soul, for price action. But basically, it's the same. I'll just explain the same thing basically that it's in that video. So market moves in a very specific way, right? It goes where's that path, man? Path. So the market goes up, the market comes down. If it holds, if it doesn't make a lower low and makes a higher low, then the chances of it going higher than this past the past swing high is pretty good. The market holds very specific areas, you know what I mean? Then when you see something like this happen, it's a market structure shift, so that's signaling it's turning around. Okay? So basically, you need to understand where the inflection points are in the market. Inflection points are where the market could turn around. So the market could turn around at previous peaks, right? Around previous peaks. When it's made new highs, then it's, you know, after it makes a new high higher than the last high, then you should be looking to short it to go down here, right? To retest this area. Once the market takes out a major level, on the retest is where you want to try to short it. And capitalize on these moves. Couple examples here of what you want to look for. So let's just look at Bitcoin, for example. Maybe not on the weekly. Let's look at the hourly. All right. So Bitcoin was up here at 72, right? Let's look at the 4 hour. So Bitcoin was up here at all-time high, right? Everything is going swimmingly, you know. It's making new swing highs. It's coming down and holding the lows. You notice here it didn't have a close below. Like you needed to have a candle close below that level, and it held it, right? So if you hold it, then you usually make new highs. So it always had, you know, you can see that it always has, the closes are never below, right? So if it doesn't close below, it's most likely going to make new highs. So this time right here, you can see here was the first time that they started rejecting, right? Right here. So they made a new high, then they took out a significant level, and they created an imbalance in the. Apologize about the connection here, boys. It's terrible. Apologies about the connection, boys. I know it's a little rough here today. The internet's not cooperating in paradise. So I live on an island, so it's pretty shit. But the best thing to do, Soul, would just be to you know, subscribe here. I see you subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate that, man. You know, I appreciate that, man. Watch the first video on the top of the channel there. That basically does a breakdown of what I was saying here. And then, you know, if you have some questions, just let me know. And you know, the best way to learn trading is to watch somebody trade. But yeah, I'll try to put more out into the YouTube. I'll try to do some more tutorials. Maybe I'll set aside a stream or something. Once we have some more people in the community, I'll set aside a stream for just like question and answer, right? Imagine trading like this. This is brutal. Shit's disconnecting all the time. Like, it's just rough, dude. Really. It's no problem, brother. I appreciate you stopping in, man. And I appreciate that sub. And like I said, if you have any questions about anything, trading's fucking hard, man. The emotional part about it is fucking hard. Learning price action is easy. You can learn price action in you know, a couple months. But the rough part is getting the emotional attachment to money. You need to kind of forget about that shit. So, you know, that's the hard part. Yeah, no doubt, old school. But if you know about that right at the beginning, then at least you can try to get a handle on it. So, not the banger day that I was hoping. Did you see the order that I had in here, old school, on NQ? It was ridiculous, dude. I was buying this gap here. I was trying to buy this gap right here. This is where I had my order on NQ. Can you believe it? I had my order right there. Yeah, man. I should have just front runned it, you know what I mean, and put it here, but you know, I just didn't want a small account, you know. Gotta try to get those stops to be not too bad. Still okay though. I took a short on Russell here. Pushed it too early. As usual. Big problem I have. I took a trade earlier today too. So not too bad. Too bad, $100 for the day. 104. You know, it's not too bad when you're making 5% of the account per day. Also missed my euro short too. I had euro over here on the other page. My orders were here. I was trying to, you know, they dumped it here, and they presented a gap right here, right? Just tried to get this gap here. Missed it. You know, son of a bitch. Just missed it. Kind of heartbreaking, you know what I mean? I should have been making like, you know, $300-400 today, but 100. I had a pretty big order too on euro. Not huge, but like it was like a $60 stop. Probably going to be really this is probably going to be done for the day for me. Like it's, I don't, you know what else to do here. These guys didn't really present a good short. I took this on NQ after they lost this 1 minute. I did take this and took profit targets right here. Thank you, Soul. Appreciate the follow. New highs again on NQ. Let's check out where they're going. I already have it kind of marked out here. Should really move that down a bit, you know. This should go here, really. Just back to the 15. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Yeah, like I said, I stream every day from usually around 7:30 Eastern in the morning. In the morning in the US, I guess. And usually until like 10:30. So really the best way to learn is just to keep coming back to the stream, you know? Or honestly, I don't like to you know, try to like, you know, promote myself or anything. It's not about that. If you find resonance with somebody else, then just do that. But you're more than welcome here for sure. But it's important to keep coming back and to keep asking questions. You know, there's people here, even in the small community that we have here. Old School is a good trader too, right? So like he knows what he's doing, and like there's a few people around that know what they're doing here. So it's good to you know, ask questions, or even in the Discord you can ask questions there, and like I'm sure people would answer you if you have questions. But one piece of advice I could just give is just don't have a big account at first, because you're gonna lose every penny of it at first. Not too much to do here. I can't take a reversal like this. Are these guys stopping somewhere? Yeah, this wouldn't be a bad. Yeah, market open in 10 minutes. I'm probably just gonna stay flat for the open. We have a level here that they're trying to reject. Really just problems with the internet, you know what I mean? It's hard to like grow the stream when like I had 8 people here at one point, and then all of a sudden no one, because the internet. This is really here too. Really, it's that stupid. It's just kind of out of position a little bit here now. No real gaps here to buy the top range. Nothing here. Just wondering if they're gonna dump this, you know? This is the area to dump. Solana, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like I said before, you can make your trades worth whatever you want, right? And then on Binance, you can trade leverage too, right? So you really can make your trade worth like whatever you want. Not so important about what you trade. It's more important about just learning price action, because all the charts, it doesn't matter what you're looking at, gas, oil, crypto, any crypto, you know, futures, Forex, whatever, it doesn't matter. They're all the exact same. They all do price action the exact same way. So it's more important just learn that first, and then you can apply that to whatever instrument you want. Market open here in 5 minutes. Sorry. Market opens in 3 minutes. But crypto markets open 24/7. These futures, they're open almost 24/7. They're closed on the weekends. And then they're closed for like an hour at the end of the day at like 4:30. And then they're open again for Globex, so they're open and then in the nighttime for Globex. But lots of trading happens around this time because this is the time when the market moves, right? A lot of people are waking up, everybody's getting to the charts, starting from like 6 or between 6 and 10:30 is like when the majority of trading happens, and then also at the end of the day. So there's usually setups. Yeah, after. You don't want any more? How about the nasi goreng? Just put it in the fridge, yeah. All right, boys, 1 minute. Let's go, 35 seconds. Are they going to dump this or are they going to hold this level? I kind of hope they dump it so we can get into a trade. Yeah, market open is just important because the market was down for a while. Stock market, like for equities, the stock markets, they don't you can't trade those outside of trading hours. So if any news happened or anything happened to any company or whatever, here's the market open, boys. Then those changes are going to reflect at the market open. So that's usually why there's a lot of lot of action at the market open because the market's adjusting to what has happened over the last little while. Yeah, extended hours, but not like trading in the middle of the night. Even extended hours, it stops every at a certain point. But yeah, you kind of trade. I don't have extended hours on my stock account. I don't think. I never do anyway. I never trade stocks. I only trade ever on like a long-term time frame, really. Yeah, you can trade all day long. Like I said, the futures markets, this NQ, the Russell 2000, and the S&P 500. This is the NASDAQ 100, the S&P 500, and the Russell 2000. These are the main markets that encompass all markets, right? In the U.S. anyway. They're open a long time, man. Like they're open from what time does Globex? I can't even remember. I never trade Globex. The open of it. They're open at like 5 p.m. until 5 p.m. the next day. And then they just close on the weekends. Crypto is open 24/7, never closes. I don't think I'm going to be able to get into any more trades here today, guys. Really. See if they hold this level. Couple levels to be watching here. This. See if they hold this range. They're probably going to hold it and go higher. Dude, my connection is just shit. Look at the lag. Better to just not even trade when it's like this, really. So what NQ did here is they gained this level here. They had gained this. Oh shit. Really? This right here they gained. So when they came and retested, they tested that level again, right? That's why they bounced it there. And this level was already tested before here, so that's why it's not really a tradable event for me. Really only want to be taking things on the first test. Yeah, if you're only interested in crypto, then I mean, like, you know, the market, the market still, when the whole economy starts crashing, then crypto market is involved too, right? So it's you know, it is something to keep an eye on. But yeah, you don't, if you're just looking to trade, you get to trade crypto, then that's fine. If you just want to trade crypto, it's not a big deal. Whatever's easier for you, you know. Doesn't really matter. They all move the same way, right? Bitcoin made new highs, came down and held the breakout spot, right? So Bitcoin made a higher high than this. Came down and held where it needed to. Also holding this swing. And on the bigger time frame, this level, the level I have marked out here, is an important level. So it's basically holding that. I think it's a 4-hour level on Bitcoin. Yeah, it's the bottom of the 4-hour swing. So this swing is created as a 4-hour swing on Bitcoin. So for this to continue higher, it's important that it holds above this. You know, you don't want it. You don't want to start seeing it start going below that. It has 2 hours to close this candle. Having a 4-hour close below this top of this swing is also not good. So, you know, they need to pull up their socks here and start pumping it, or it's gonna fall apart. And then holding above this is just the first step. You really need to be gaining above this one up here, and then a retest of this level. Basically what's going on in crypto right now at the rejection point. I don't know if there's going to be any more trading for me today, man. Is this all I'm going to get? It's starting to look kind of shifty for the NQ. Bit shifty. Might get a short. This is kind of the spot to lose. NQ losing the spot though, leaving big imbalance, too big to trade. I mean, it just depends on what the chart says, right? For a long-term holding, you should just look at a long-term chart. So for crypto, for long term, if you want to look at a long-term chart, you look at like the monthly. What's going on the monthly level for crypto? My God. Crypto had monthly closes above. So they had monthly closes above here. The next thing to test to the downside is this. They've tested it almost. The bottom side of it is this. Could even go as low as this, really. 33. So this, I know this zone is huge, but this zone is where, well, you don't really know if it's going up or down, right? Like if it gains the 4 hour, then yeah, sure, you can start talking about going back up here. Right now, it's just bouncing off of this, right? But because it had monthly closes up here, for long term, it does look better. It does look good, but this level could be tested first, right? And there's also imbalance here too, right? There's imbalance right here. So, you know, don't be surprised if it goes there first. This is on the monthly. On the weekly level, or on the weekly chart, the weekly has, so it's taken liquidity out from underneath here and touched the top of this. So they're having a move on liquidity right now, right? This is the next level down. That's not tested, and there is a big gap here too. So, you know, this area could hold, or they could just hold this. If they start gaining something on the smaller time frame, then maybe this is all you're gonna get. You don't know. No one knows, right? Until it starts playing out a little bit more. So that's why on the 4 hour, for a trend to reverse, remember I told you the way the market moves, right? So it needs to gain something. So this is the level to gain. So they need to go like this first, and then if they start holding this level, then we can talk about going back up here again. But until that happens, you know, not too much to talk about. Right now, it's continuation down off of a liquidity grab. No trade for me. I'm in a short. I'm in a short from you know, 68 or something like that. Where was it? Right here. Yeah, right here. All right. Bitcoin all-time high, or not all-time high, but near all-time highs. Holding, no short yet, because they held and then they started gaining again, no short. So once they lost this level, and you know they couldn't make new highs, and then they lost this, that's when it was time to think about getting into a short. So when they dumped this on the retest is when we shorted. So we're short from here, and we've taken, I don't know, there's about 35% of the position left. We've taken PTs all the way down, and our last PT was on the sweep of this liquidity. The next PT down is this, and then after that, the next PT down will be 33. If they start gaining the 4, then we'll look at taking a hedge long too, right? So if they start gaining this, on a retest of that is where we'll look to get long. If you wanted to trade this on a smaller time frame, they've already presented opportunities, right, on the 1 hour. The reason that I didn't take this on the 1 hour is because I didn't like the way that this looked, right? This was the first 1 hour gain, not this. People played this though, worked, but this was the first 1 hour gain. So if I was gonna get long and I was playing the 1 hour, it would have been here. But because I didn't, I'll be waiting for a move above this and then a retest of this area. That makes sense? Bitcoin might be presenting a short here soon. We start closing below this level. This is a good area to short it. And we start seeing closes below 57.6. That's going to be, closes below 57. That's going to be a pretty good sign to short it. This is still just dumping. This is a piss off today, man. This I just got cheesed by like a dollar or whatever. A couple ticks. Cheese fest today, man. In my trades. Brutal. You can buy. Uh-oh, futures. They did present this. I should have took that. Wasn't paying attention. Could have gotten into a short right here. Uh-oh, Bitcoin. Bitcoin closes this 15 down here. It's going to be a pretty good shorting opportunity, boys. They could fail this. They could fail this. Might short ES here. How far is that? 71. 79. Not the best, yeah. Try to get one in here. $32. Let's see if we can get tagged in. Yeah, no worries, Soul. Like I said, you're welcome here anytime. Any questions you have, just let me know. It's not a huge deal. Happy to help. Apologies for the shit streaming because of fucking connection issues, man. Nothing I can do about it, you know? All right, ES. Let's see what we got. Probably a stop out. Well, that sucked. Well, I'm probably just gonna leave it there, boys. Hope you guys had a good stream. Thank you all again for stopping in. Hopefully tomorrow's a bit better. Today, basically break even. Could get one more in here. He's like the look at this, just canceled. Like I don't understand what's going on. Oh, okay. Pretty big bounce for Bitcoin, holding the 15-minute level. Yeah, I'm just gonna flatten this shit. It's just the lag is just so bad. I can't trade. You know, it's terrible. You know, I'm pushing something and it's coming back to me like I'm like literally 15 seconds later after I push the button. So brutal. Anyway, thank you all for stopping in, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow.